Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Jarrell and I'm here to show you what's in my camera bag. I guess we'll start off by the camera bag that I used. Actually, let me show you my older camera bag that I used to use, which I keep right over here. This is the K&F concept bag. I got it off of Amazon. It was like $70. It was cool. I liked it for a little bit. Used it for quite some time. Traveled to Europe with it. Been around with it. And decided to switch it up after a while. So, get rid of that. But the new bag that I use now is the Lowepro Pro Tactic 350 AW. AW, I believe, stands for all weather, and man, do I love this bag. It's heavy duty. You could attach things to it. I have the Joby Gorilla Pod on here right now. Sometimes I like to put my Zhiyun crane right here on the front, and still give me a chance to carry all my lenses and cameras right within the bag. So, and the thing is, it's not that big. You can actually use this as a personal item on an airplane, supposedly if it's under the seat, I guess, when you don't have this on. Most of the time I don't have the Joby Gorilla Pod on, but supposedly it goes right under the seat, so, I mean, it's more compact than my 450 AW, which is a bigger bag. I'll have the links of all these bags in the description below if you're interested. But yeah, love this bag, and let's get into it. So my main camera is the new Sony A7 Mark III. I keep the 55mm Zeiss on it. Hopefully we're focusing. And yeah, this is just like my, if I need it, grab it right out the side of my bag and start shooting right away. So main camera, and that I usually just have right here. Plops in perfectly. So my second camera is actually what's recording us right now, which is my Sony A6500. Right now I have it with a 16mm Sigma lens at f1.4. It's actually shooting at 1.4 right now. The quality is amazing. It's a great little camera, APS-C, but shoots amazing, and I cannot complain about this little camera here. If you haven't checked out the A6500, I would definitely suggest it to anybody. This is for this camera right here, the A6500 with the 16mm f1.4 right in here. This is my go-to portrait lens right here. This is the Sony FE 85mm 1.8. This thing is a beast. The bokeh is amazing. That's when you get that beautiful blurred out background. Just look at that lens right there. It's a beautiful lens, shoots great quality photos and B-roll for video. So this I keep in my bag at all times. The 85mm, and that I like to have it right in here. Next, what we have is the Rokinon 35mm f1.4. Yes, it's not a native lens. Well, it has the native E mount, but not a Sony lens. But this lens shoots just as crisp and as sharp as the 35mm Sony. So for less than half the price, you cannot go wrong with this lens. It's a little big, but it's that f1.4. That background is beyond blurred out. Let's just put it that way. Low light, this lens is a beast. So I keep this on me as well. 35mm gives you that kind of wider view. So use it for portraits, a little bit of landscape, street photography, most definitely. Great street photography lens, besides the 55mm Zeiss. Same thing, I like to have it stand up. Actually, I have it stand up just like this. Sits perfectly, reaches perfectly so the bag can close, no issues. Next up, we have the new, just came out on May 24th. If you want to see a review on this, leave comments right down below. This is the Tamron 28-75 f2.8 lens. Literally just came in. There's a whole story behind this on how I received this, but so I just added this to my arsenal, into my daily bag at least. 28-35, it's a zoom lens. I'm more of a prime lens shooter. It actually took the slot of my 14mm Rokinon lens, which was a perfect ultra wide angle lens, full frame, autofocus as well. But this lens, I don't know, I started shooting with it the other day, and autofocus, crisp pictures, small vignetting when it comes to 28mm, but this lens, you can't go wrong for the price compared to the Sony version, which is the 24-70 G Master. That's $2,200, $799. You get the same f-stop 2.8 and you get a great lens. I mean, the quality is, it's not metal. It's definitely has a plasticky feel to it, but it's weather sealed, and trust me, you cannot go wrong. This does not feel cheap like a kit lens. It still has some weight to it. It has some quality to it that you'll definitely see if you check it out. If you want a review on this, just like I said, let me know in the comments below. Usually I have it set up right in here in this corner. Now, moving on to the smaller things I keep in my bag, like the Rode Video Micro. This little thing is awesome. Let me see if I can get it out of here. So this right here is the microphone. Comes with this dead cat. Put it on top. Looks like you have a mouse on top of your camera, but the sound quality is great. I'm actually shooting with one right now on my A6500. And I'm not complaining for the price. You don't have to put batteries in it, you don't have to charge it. You can carry this with you everywhere you go and get good sound quality, because honestly, terrible sound quality in a video, no one wants to watch those kind of videos. So stuff it right in there next to it, put the wire in, and right there, fits perfectly. Lens doesn't move, sits there, no issues. What we have in here is a small little gift of light. Okay, maybe not a gift, but here we have the Aperture AL-M9, which is just a small light you can keep on you, but when I'm telling you this thing packs a punch, it packs a punch. You can't go wrong. It's USB chargeable. You could carry it with you. It could be in your pocket. This comes off, so you literally just have just this to carry, which you can't go wrong. It's a great little light, and it'll give you light anywhere for videography or photography late at night. It's perfect. And it comes with this little case, just like that. You can put it right back in your bag. It also comes with a little clip. You can clip it onto your bag. Can't go wrong. And that goes right in here, nice and easy, keeps it still. I also keep some variable ND filters. If you don't know what these are, I'm pretty sure you've heard of them or seen them, or you could YouTube them. They're pretty much like having sunglasses for your lens. For those sunny days where you want to get the footage that you want, but it's just too bright out, throw this on the front of your lens. Here we have one of those blowers, you know, just in case you gotta clean out your lens or clean out your sensor. I mean, it's small. This one's, I got this out, I'm not sure, in one of these Amazon packages that come with a lens or something. They sent this as well, and it's small compared. I had another one that was a little bit bigger, but this is perfect. Fits anywhere in your bag. In here, I just carry a bunch of batteries, because when it comes to the Sony A6500, that's where it falls short. Its battery life is just not that great. But when it comes to the A7 Mark III, the battery life is amazing. So I literally only have 2 batteries for it, but that's more than to last me throughout a whole day of shooting. Here we have the Tascam DR05. This is just an audio recorder. If you want to add a lav mic to it and have something clipped on your shirt, you can plug it in right here. You can record external sounds if you like recording sounds for video footage. It's just a good little tool to have on you at all times, especially as a videographer. Sometimes you just hear things and you feel like, oh, that'll be perfect for the video I'm shooting today. It's good to have. Here we have the RAV Power. It's just a charging block. It charges your phone about 8 times. You could also use it to charge your camera batteries. I feel like everyone should just have this in their bag, whether they're traveling or they just every day. Hey, listen, iPhones, Androids, they all die fast. It's good to have. Can't go wrong. 8 times you can charge your phone. I'm not complaining. And you know me, I like to carry my notebook. Actually, no, it's not a notebook. It's actually the iPad Pro. And this I carry with me. I don't like to take my laptop with me. I have a huge 15-inch MacBook from like 2016 or whatever the last one was before they like to slim it out and put the little bar on it. So I'm not gonna carry that around. This is perfect for me if I need to edit a photo real quick. Not so much video. I know they have apps for it. I'm more of I like to edit my stuff on the computer, but for now, this is perfect. So I also carry, you know, wires and things like that, chargers. You always got to carry that in your bag. That's a necessity. But I also carry small little dongles like the one that you connect to your iPad and have your SD card slot to go into, things like that. Those are just necessities. All right, so we'll get into the bag real quick. You have the front of the bag, which is shown to the world. You have the back, where this has the clips, so you can clip it across your chest when it's too heavy, and also has the hip straps as well. I keep them on because sometimes the bag gets heavy. I actually haven't used them yet, but I'm pretty sure if I'm walking for long distances, I'm gonna wanna pretty much have to be somewhat comfortable because it tends to get a little heavy with all the equipment you carry on you. So we will start off with the top of the bag. So here we have a zipper right here. Heavy duty zippers. I love these zippers. You really cannot go wrong. So the top of the bag opens here, which is hard. Right here you could put a camera if you want with the lens stuck in there. I tend to not put my cameras there, but you can if you want to. Here we have a zipper where usually I carry my wires, my chargers. Here's the dongles and things like that. I got memory cards in here as well. So here's another little zipper. I'm not gonna do a full review of this bag, but just quick things. You know, you have small zippers on the sides, you keep things in there. Same thing on this side right here. My favorite thing of this bag is that when it's on your back, you have it on your back, and say you see something you want to take a picture of, you don't have your camera in your hand, well, you flip it down on one arm, you literally open it right here, this flaps open, right here is where I would have my A7 Mark III. Take it out, snap a picture, put it right back in, zip it up, put it right back on your back. The same thing with the other side. I'd have both cameras on each side. So on this side is where my A6500 would be set up. Same thing, open, flap, camera right here, take it out when necessary. So that's really the main thing that sold me on this bag. I mean, of course, carries everything. I really like the way it looks. It has that like very futuristic, but like, I can't really explain it, but it's an amazing bag. Guys, if you like anything that you've seen here today, there'll be links in the description below where you could purchase any of these items as well. If you feel like you want to know more about certain things that I have in my bag or want to learn about more things I have in general, just leave comments down below. Leave a like if you like this, subscribe if you feel like you like these type of videos, because I'm right there with you. I like to see what's in other people's bags because it kind of gives you a gist of what everyone's doing. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.